This is my review slash look at of the Star Wars Return of the Jedi Han Solo Endor Vintage Collection. Let's look at its box. Or card back. I don't have the original 80s version of this, but I do have the 90s version. There's the figure. I don't really like this fabric cape. This fabric coat. Feels more like a raincoat. And if you're wondering, yes, I did put that collar up. And you can take the coat off. Here's a look at the actual figure. It has the hard rubber fabric and the bumps in the back of the jacket. You can remove the DL-44 from his holster. You can have it in his hand. That's the 90s one. Here's a look at the two versions of Han. This one can sort of have the jacket off. But it's one of those. It looks funny with it off. And I think with the pants also on the 90s version the wrong colour. Because I think all they did is they got the figure that came out in the 90s, and then just changed the arms and put that coat on them. So here's a comparison of the two Hans, and you see this Han is wearing the proper colour. This Han doesn't have the ridging on the back, although I do have a figure that came out in the 90s that has the ridging in the back. So another cool thing about this Han is you can take his holster off. So you can kind of have like the... Anyway, here's a close-up of just the holster. Here's a look at the coats. Another fun thing about this one is you can take his vest off and he can be like the Jabba Palace Han. Then on his vest is moulded on. Here's a look at the new blaster from this one and the 90s one, which is on the bottom. So that's the Endor Han, you can tell by the sleeves, and this is the original Han, if you come back. That's the sort of re-release Han. As you see there, he has the ridges on his coat, on his vest. But what I think they've done is they've replaced the arms. They've taken that one's torso, because even if you look at the torsos, that one has a collar. The other two don't. Then when you look at the legs, this is the only one that has the licensing. These two have the licensing on the feet. So it kind of looks like a amalgamation of the two. This Han, the one with the ridges, came with Jabba. And it was the only reason why I got it. Was because of the Jabba. Where if you move his head, his tail moves. He's even got gloss in his eyes. Let's look at the other Han. The Bespin Han. Now we're going to move to the next one. Actually, we can have a closer look. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.